Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 26 chat.
Oh, hi, I'm on 1% battery.
She's,
My brain is dead today.
I've essentially been poking her with a stick all night to try and keep her awake.
You must have said, Ma! Like, I would say 30 times.
And you're like, I'm awake. And I was like, no you're not. Get it together, girlie.
No.
Alright, well last time.
It's episode 6, by the way.
Yes, last time Matt was voted off.
Bye,
By
Matt.
a vote of 8-3. Bye, Matt.
Well, he went to vacation Bible school with Julie.
I guess
For
so.
at least a week.
The episode ended last time without a new HOH.
I hate when they do that.
I know.
I love to know who the HOH is before we have to be forced to watch it on the feeds.
Well, you know who was really happy at the end of the episode?
Angela! Who I like to call Angela.
Oh, okay. Well, she was freaking elated that Matt was voted out.
She could barely sit still in her seat.
That was her.
Oh my god, I'm so happy. So happy. Crazy Eyes is gone.
Yeah. Well, the 3 people who were not happy were the people who voted for Matt to stay. So Lisa, Leah, and Mackenzie all voted for Kenny to go.
Lisa didn't vote for Matt.
So she says. But I can't with Lisa because she was all like, I kept Matt, or like, I voted to keep Matt because, you know, I had a good bond with him. I wanted to work with him. And I didn't think the votes were there to take him out. When I think it was Quinn who the night before literally told her, like, everybody else is voting him out. So.
Yeah.
But for some reason, she still doubted that.
Well, she's lying to Chelsea about voting Matt out, and Chelsea's not buying it. She knows she's lying.
Lisa's not doing a very good job. But I also do think that Chelsea is very perceptive.
Oh,
Chelsea is also more inclined to think that Lisa is lying because Chelsea thinks that Lisa's lying about being a chef. She has said it many, many times. Like, oh, I saw her cutting up that cucumber or zucchini or whatever. I don't think she's a chef after seeing that.
I saw her leaving this food out. No. She's not fooling Chelsea, and Chelsea I underestimated, I feel like.
She's a gamer.
She's
really
very
good. Strong.
She's really good. She's not going and getting HOH-itis, and, you know, she's being very calm and calculated about this
she's got a very good head on her shoulders. It's just, like, a huge contrast after Angela's HOH, and yes, we did just tell you who won HOH. But it's fine. So, before that HOH competition, you know, everybody's still reeling from the effects of the eviction. I mean, they see the picture go gray on the memory wall.
He looks even sexier in black and white.
I don't remember who said that.
I don't know.
I almost feel like it was Quinn or something. I don't know. But I'm not sure. But Leah and Mackenzie are crying in the bathroom.
They walk in and they're like...
Yeah. Well, they were also wondering, like, do you think the barbershop is still in Alliance?
No.
I don't think it ever was to begin with, ladies.
BS.
It was called BS for a reason.
Alright, well, I mean, it was supposed to take off, but...
Yeah, but it wasn't real for, like, over half the people in it.
Alright, well...
Let's talk about that HOH competition.
Everybody was putting their little boxes in the backyard because you gotta answer true or false to a compilation of animal videos, which was so fun and funny.
This is the type of animal involvement that I enjoy in a game show like this, right?
What was your favorite animal video?
Oh my god, there were so many cute ones. It's hard to pick. That little pony gets me.
The pony that wiped out was the best.
But I also love the piggy. And of course, I love all the dogs and the cats. Like, they're all winners. Yeah. They were all winners.
Don't worry, you're not going to hurt their feelings. They're not
going
to see
this. They were all wonderful, though. It was really nice. So, okay, all the house guests, they were in their booths, and they had to watch these compilations of
Nobody was dancing like Gary from...
Yeah. They had to watch funny compilations, you know, of animal videos.
They forced them.
Yes. And then they had to answer true or false questions about the compilation.
All right. Well, Mackenzie is all fired up because she's going to avenge Matt.
We'll see. She really wants to take out Angela. Did you notice when Angela was reading the rules and she was like, as the outgoing HOH, I cannot compete? A few people were like, whoa! Like, I definitely saw Kenny be like, yeah! Dang, brutal.
Nobody likes Angela.
I mean, she kind of did that to herself. She wasn't the most pleasant house guest to be around last week.
Oh, we're partying? No, you're done. You're going.
Angela.
Angela.
Yeah.
All right, so a lot of people were knocked out by the second question.
Yeah, like 8 people were eliminated in one question.
Mackenzie, Joseph, Rubina, Lisa, Cam, Quinn, Tucker, and Brooklyn.
They were all out on the same question.
And then after that, Cedric was like, well, hell, I'm throwing it.
He did not want to win this, which was probably smart.
I don't think Chelsea wanted to win it either. Didn't she say she won on accident?
Well, she stayed in it because she did not want Leah to win. So, yeah, that's how that happened. But Chemo was the next one out. He just got it wrong. So our final 3 in this competition was Lisa, Chelsea, and T-Core. What a group. Whoa. I'm sorry, not Lisa, Leah.
Leah, right. Yeah, Leah.
It's hard to keep it all straight.
I know.
All right, we had to change our memory card and also your battery.
Because I just said, is there even a Lisa? Yes, there is.
Well, I just asked Tucker about that. We'll get there. But yeah, we're down to Leah, Chelsea, and T-Core.
And Chelsea wins HOH.
Oh, wow. As if we didn't just spoil that.
I know.
No, but it was very exciting. I think she's a great HOH, and I think she's really smart.
So Kenny wants to stay now?
No. They conveniently left out of this episode that Kenny was, like, super upset that he was still there, and he was like, who voted for Matt to go?
Who flipped?
Yeah. And he was also asking Chelsea to put him up on the block because he wanted to go home.
Well, Mackenzie is all loose lips, sink ships, and she is telling Chelsea that she has the secret power.
Well, okay, so Mackenzie is kind of like trying to save her butt here, as one does, and Chelsea really wants to know who has these powers, right? She's trying to sniff it out because, if possible, she'd love to flush out some of those powers this week. Of course. Right? But Mackenzie's like, you know what, this is probably a good time for me to admit. She says, I do have one of the upgrade powers.
You know who wasn't saying anything? Quinn.
Yeah.
I can't believe he told Angela, and she didn't say anything.
I know, yet. I feel like it will come out at some point.
Uh-oh.
But, yeah, Mackenzie lets Chelsea know that she has America's veto, so she can use this veto, and then America will be voting on the replacement nominee. So Chelsea...
Which is pretty dangerous.
It is dangerous because, you know...
America's kind of spiteful.
Can be a wild card.
Yeah.
Also, it's tough because the reality is most of the people voting are going to be people who are only watching the show. So they are not getting the full story.
Casuals.
Right. So the way that the vote goes might not match up with what's actually going on in there. You know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of messy. But anyway, Chelsea is pretty happy that Mackenzie owned up to having this power because now they can kind of work together. She can maybe use this to her advantage, or she can put her up on the block knowing what's going to happen.
Right. It was funny when they were doing the HOH meetings. Cedric spent an awful long time in the HOH room.
Like, way too long.
Blah, 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 blah.
Making it pretty obvious that they were working together.
Then she kicked him out, and then Mackenzie went up there, well, after Angela busted in there, like, twice. And Cedric has the audacity to say, Mackenzie's been in there all day.
Oh, God. All right, well, anyway, Chelsea is thinking about putting up Lisa, Kenny, maybe Angela. Also, they're neglecting to admit here that Chelsea was pretty much dead set on Lisa as her target from the very beginning of this week. Well, she does not like Lisa.
You know who doesn't like Lisa either? Tucker.
Oh my God, we finally got a Tucker versus Lisa edit here.
Oh my God, what an epic rant.
This was a great montage.
First of all, he does an amazing impression of her.
Can I have matcha? Big brother.
Make me a matcha.
Oh my God.
And then
they showed, of course, where it all began with Lisa interrupting Tucker's introduction during the champagne get-together.
We have 2 chefs in here. Let's have a competition.
Oh, God. We're not going to be competing, though. We're the guest judges. Is this annoying? Let me know if this is annoying.
It is.
Oh my god, it's too much.
He can't.
Also, the part where he's talking to Angela about how Lisa was, like, leaving out food and then cooking it, like, days later, and everybody's blowing up the bathroom because of that. I just remember laughing so hard at that.
These bathrooms are taking a punishment.
Oh my god.
They're going nonstop. They really need more than 2 bathrooms.
Yeah, well...
You think anybody was desperate enough to go in the backyard?
I don't know. Tucker's anti-Lisa rants...
Porta potty.
Yeah. His rants have been epic and hilarious so far this season.
They have been.
And Lisa, honestly, is a lot. Like, I would not be able to deal with her on a 24-hour basis.
She's worse than me. All right, so we got our segment. Chemo and Chelsea were talking about how they were both brought up in the church.
Right. Well, this was tough for Chemo because his dad was
a pastor,
and
he wasn't able to come out to him, and then he passed away.
That's so sad.
But he did come out to the rest of his family, and they were very loving and understanding.
I'm happy to hear that, but that must have been so hard growing up in the church.
Right. So they have a connection because Chelsea has a gay brother.
Yes.
So she understood exactly what he was going through.
Yes. I have an eyelash in my eye.
Oh,
I'm not crying, even though I do really feel for Chemo because I think he is a wonderful person.
All right. Well, there's a new core alliance in town.
Oh, this actually formed week 1, but they're showing us now because it's very relevant.
Right. So that is Chelsea, Cam, and Cedric. I believe the 3 C's.
Yeah, they got it together. They're the core. And they've been playing it pretty smart so far, but I'll be honest, this week there have already been some cracks. Like, there's some issues there.
Well, Cedric brought in Quinn and Brooklyn.
Right. So
that's 5.
You have the core of 3. And then they're doing the whole onion thing where they build it up. So there's 2 more add-ons, Quinn and Brooklyn. But Brooklyn knows that she's number 5. So she's like, this isn't really going to do it for me because I know I'm at the bottom.
Right.
But she does come up with the name The Pentagon.
For some reason, the captions were saying The Pinnacle.
I didn't see that. I saw Pentagon.
I saw Pinnacle.
I think you were going a little cross-eyed as your phone.
No, I saw... Well, let's go back and check the receipts.
I really don't care that much.
Okay.
I believe you then.
Thank you.
All right. So, yeah, they're calling themselves the Pentagon. We'll see how long that lasts. I mean, a lot of these early game alliances only go so far.
Yeah, until somebody gets pissed off, like at the bottom, Brooklyn. All right, so Angela's been busting into that HOH room. She's like, I don't want to beg for my life, but I will.
Yeah, I mean, she really wants to be there. She knows it would be easy to put her up on the block.
I knew I messed everything up. I'm sorry.
I mean, she didn't just do the most last week. She did, like...
The mostest?
All of it. Too much.
Oh, my God.
She did too much. But she's telling Chelsea, like, you know, maybe you want to take out the people with the powers instead. I don't know.
I just want to go as far as I can go. Please don't make me go home to my family.
Well, yeah.
I'll have to call up Dr. Phil again.
Oh, jeez. Well, Chelsea tells her, look, I don't want you to go this week. Because Chelsea knows if Angela stays, Mackenzie, and Leah will be going after Angela and vice versa. So that's a good thing for Chelsea. So she's like, I might have to put you up on the block, but I do not want you to leave.
Good luck. Okay.
I mean, she makes a very good point.
Yeah. So, yes, Mackenzie has told Chelsea that she has
talked about that.
America's veto.
Why did we talk about that so early?
I don't know. But she says, I have the power. We can use it for our alliance. What alliance?
The barbershop.
The BS alliance? That's so sad.
She's still trying to make it a thing.
That's so sad because basically she spilled everything to Chelsea. And it's probably not going to mean anything.
Well, I mean, it meant something. It definitely meant something.
All right, well, they had a meeting of the Pentagon, and they were talking about the short list for the noms. Yeah. We need more people.
So, yeah, they were talking about the pros and cons of everybody. Do we put up, like, Mackenzie and Leah? Do we put up Angela and Kenny? It was pretty much a given that Lisa would be going up. Because, again...
Because nobody likes Lisa.
And also, Lisa is Chelsea's target this week.
Lisa's like everybody's target.
Not only because she's annoying, but also because a lot of people believe that Lisa has the other upgrade power.
When she doesn't.
It's not. It's Quinn. And Quinn's all like, uh-oh, I'm getting past the point of no return here. He has held on to this secret for so long now that if he were to come out and tell somebody he had the power...
It would be bad.
It would be bad. They're going to go back and think about every conversation they've ever had with him, every look, every action. So he knows I cannot be admitting that right now. I just got to, like, keep that under wraps. Too bad he told freaking Angela.
If she blows, boy...
That's going to be something.
Yeah. All right. So Chelsea wants to have a smart HOH. She wants to do a smart move here. She doesn't want to...
She doesn't want to get a ton of blood on her hands if it's not necessary. So she's thinking...
And it's really not necessary this week because there's a lot of people...
a lot of opportunities here.
Who could go up and not really cause much waves with the house guests.
Well, she feels like putting up Lisa, Kenny, and Angela would really be like the safe move because Angela was a disaster last week. Kenny, again, freaking asked to go up on the block.
Lisa, possibly a power, very unliked.
Right. The other option would be like Lisa, Leah, and Mackenzie. But, you know, it's good because you could potentially flush out Mackenzie's power. But it's bad because, like, that's going to make some waves. She's going to make some enemies by putting Mackenzie and Leah up on the block.
Right, because one will be staying.
Right. Well, maybe both.
Right. Well, at least one.
Yeah.
All right, so...
They have the nomination ceremony, but like again, there's so much more to the story because there was this whole thing where it seemed like Chelsea was considering not putting Lisa up and instead trying to backdoor her just in case like Lisa does have the power and she can take herself off or something like that. She was really getting nervous about that. So Cam and Cedric both ended up volunteering to be pawns.
Crazy.
The other two members of the core alliance, like, what? I would not be volunteering to be a pawn ever, but especially not when you know that there are these secret powers out there. Like, who knows what they do? Do you really want to put yourself in that situation with so many unknown factors?
No.
That's insane to me.
Well, they are recruits.
Yeah. I feel like this season has more recruits than ever.
I think it's like 80% recruits.
That's what it feels like. So, Chelsea did not go with the whole pawn thing. We have the nomination ceremony. She puts up Kenny, Angela, and Lisa as originally planned.
She didn't really give...
She didn't give, like, definitive reasons. She was just like, I hope you guys respect my decision.
Maybe she did, but, like,
oh, yeah, we didn't see it.
Show... I mean, you already know.
Yeah. So, that's where we're at right now. We've got the veto competition.
Hope you respect my decision.
I do. And there's still the BBAI arena competition on Thursday as well. So
well, we already know who won the veto, so if you want to go see...
Make sure you're watching the live streams.
That's right. And that's about it.
Yeah. So let us know your thoughts on this episode in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'll be back tomorrow with the next spoiler live stream. So thanks for watching. And until next time, much love. She gotta go to sleep.
I've already been.